Be young, what's good, bro? I got chopped about. All right, this is the last song, y'all. If anybody want to come up to the stage, it is the pinned message in the chat as well. This is the last song. Moved on. You ain't that shit for me, you want it, I'm praying. You won't cook, you don't clean, girl, you want it, I'm in. I can walk me, girl, I'm a grab on some rain. About you that you had a damn mermaid. He told me send you away. I just thought that he was jealous, thinking he in no way. That's what 21 said. But like 21 days. I don't know that you ain't walk free. Shopping online, you was looking at Jay. That shit was creepy to me. I ain't want to say. So hell no, you can't get my time of day. Nah, it's my speaker placement. My speaker not close to my microphone. This is coming to my microphone. I need it to be coming to my computer. It's my fault. Like, do this sound better right here? I switched it to come to my computer. That probably sounds better on there. Like, what's good, man? This is the last song I got. Two last songs. Next in your grass, you can't even hands. I can't want better for you more than you. I take my own. I try to pop you up, but you ain't want to listen. They nights in the kitchen, I'm up on pitching. I feel like nothing was real. Gonna win is just a given. If I ain't finished strong, then I go back to the beginning. If I ain't finished strong, then I go back to where I started. Way more than a rapper, I'm an artist. You the girl that I said I'm cool on. Yeah, I can make it better. My speaker it's not as close as my opening. It's not as close. But I listened to one of the live streams the other day. I know it don't sound too good. I listened to one of the live streams. I'm like, damn, this shit sounds super low. And it sounds terrible. But it really just warmed me up before the show start. For the people that's in here so far, thank y'all. Happy Wednesday. Middle of the week. I feel like it's under my beard. With the middle of the week inside of Facts and Stats. It is a blessing for me to be here and be able to talk sports with you all today. Really brief day, to be honest. Really just NBA Wednesday. Tomorrow we dive into more things of that nature. But we'll be talking about the Cavs and the Celtics game from last night. We'll be talking about more of the NBA Cup Day 3 games from yesterday, along with the standings in regards to that. And then if the crowd is right, or if it's a crowd, or if it's a group, we'll be doing a NBA Weekly Power Rankings. I'm going to try to move it from Friday to Wednesday, like how it was previously, and we'll see what that looks like today. Again, I'm still figuring things out. As far as where the NBA Power Rankings is going to fall at, to be honest. So bear with me as I'm working on that.
Mr. Fact and Stats himself. Facts. NBA Bull Boy. What's the word, man? Appreciate you being in here this morning. Bless. I just floated on the bottom of the screen. Justin, what's good, Brody? I just floated on the bottom of the screen, bro. You know, welcome to the best show in the world. If you know, you know. And I appreciate everybody that's in here so far, rocking with Facts and Stats. If you are in here, you did not like the video yet, make sure you all hit that like button. That also can help the algorithm. If you are in here, you didn't share it to a friend or whoever, make sure you share the live stream out. That could help more people coming in here. That could have new faces in new places coming on stage and talking to sports and speaking their mind. And obviously, that's the goal. So with that being said, if you are in here, thank you. Make sure you all like the video. Make sure you share the video. And most important, if you're in here, you're not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe to Facts and Stats as well. For anybody that may be new in here or for anybody that's going to replay this, Facts and Stats is a sports network where Facts and Stats, the actual show, is live every single day, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Saturdays and Sundays are optional. If I am going to do a show on a Saturday or Sunday, I'm always going to make a tweet or post it in the YouTube community. And anybody can see the YouTube community. You don't got to be a member for that. Anybody can see the community. And then as far as the Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok is all at Fact and Stats _. Again, the Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok is all at Fact and Stats _ Twitter over 5,000 followers. That's how it started. You can probably follow that for all the latest updates and majority updates. Instagram and TikTok is basically utilized for distributing clips from whether it's from the show, which we're doing now, or from the podcast episodes that I record on the side around NBA, NFL, WNBA, etc. So make sure you all check out Fact and Stats on other platforms. It's at Fact and Stats _. Another thing, the support been insane, bro. The support, I still be thinking in my head sometimes, like, about all the support that Fact and Stats get. I still be thinking in my head sometimes about all the support Fact and Stats get. I never envisioned myself with this next thing coming up. I never envisioned myself over 50 people having Facts and Stats apparel. Like, I know over 50 people have Facts and Stats apparel. When I first even thought of getting anything Facts and Stats related, am I getting sick? When I first thought of anything apparel wise, Facts in relation to Facts and Stats, I reached out to this girl that I used to work with. My first IT job in Atlanta, she made clothes. I reached out to her. I'm like, yo, like, I'm trying to have me some shirts. I just really want a shirt for myself. She was like, well, if I'm gonna make you a shirt, you got to order in a quantity, right? As a businesswoman, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So she can make profit too, or whatever the case may be. She not wasting her time. I had to order like 25, 30 shirts, I think it was. And I'm like, all right, I might as well try to sell them. Posted a video on Twitter, told the space about it. The shit sold out literally the same day. Like 30 people bought the Fact and Stats shirt. Over 100 people actually got a pair, actually. 30 people bought the shirt literally the same day. It was insane to me. That's what guided me to doing hoodies and sweatpants. She taught me how to make all this stuff myself. I make it all myself. Like, I do this myself. She taught me how to do it myself. Sweatpants, hoodies, shirts, and things of that nature. So now I have numerous colors over all the tops. So with that being said, if you're ever interested in any Facts and Stats apparel, check out the website. It's factsandstats.us. Apparel is always available. I still do have items that's on sale as well. And it definitely will be a Black Friday sale as well. So make sure I take advantage of that when it comes, next week, I want to say. Next week, with the Cubs. James Harden better than Ray Allen. That's a fact. James Harden is better than Ray Allen. I don't think that's insane. Am I getting sick, bro? To show y'all what the website looked like real quick. Like, what's going on, bro? This is the Facts and Stats website. Like I was telling you, you have hoodie. This is the most popular one right now. A lot of people is ordering the forest green hoodie. You have more here, and also with sweatpants. If you want to hit view all, you can hit view all. You're going to see a lot of different items. Also, we have shirts that are still on sale as well that are available to be shipped as soon as today. If you will order a shirt today, you will see it be shipped today. So check out the website again. It's factandstats.us. Factandstats.us. Factandstats.us, man. OG's a food, dog. Factandstats.us, man, for the website. So make sure you all check that out. Get you some Factor Stats apparel. Next, there are 4 different ways you can extend your support for Facts and Stats on top of being in here. One, on top of being in here means a lot to me regardless. This is what I want to do. I like hosting. I like talking sports. I like recording podcast episodes. I like going to local high school or college games in my area. I went to a Georgetown versus Temple game last night, and I'm gonna shout her out. She never gonna hear this, but I'm gonna shout her out. She probably never gonna hear this. But Kelsey Ransom for Georgetown is a hell of a player. Number 1, she's a dog. She had 28 points last night, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. I mean, she active on offense and she active on defense. I like players that don't take possessions off, and she do not do that. She does not do that. So again, listen, she probably never going to hear this, but Kelsey Ransom, you are a dog. You're a hell of a player, and good luck the rest of the season and the rest of your basketball journey. But on top of that, there's 4 different ways you can extend your support for Facts and Stats on top of being in here. You can become a member. OG thought he was a member yesterday. Anybody that got a green name is green, they members. You know what I'm saying? They members. OG said he's going to get up with me. He never got up with me. Don't pull the goods on me, OG. Don't pull the goods. It took goods a whole month to become a member. No funny. I feel like I'm getting sick, man. But yeah, it's 4 different ways you can extend your support for Facts and Stats. You can become a member of the Facts and Stats community on YouTube. There's 3 different levels you can join as: level 1, level 2, and level 3. They all have different customized perks. They all have the ability to send my emojis, whether that's pictures of me or whether that's quotes in the chat. I still got to resize that Speak Your Mind one. And I still got to resize the boom, boom, boom when somebody become a member. I still got to resize that as well. Resize that as well. On top of that, throughout the show, whenever day, it doesn't really matter for me. You can send super chats and super stickers. I'm like, man, if you're running a great show today, here's $2. Boom. If you hold your composure pretty good, I like the platform, here's $7. Boom. You have the ability to send super chats and super stickers throughout the show, and all extended support is greatly appreciated. Whether you become a member at level 1 is greatly appreciated. 2 is greatly appreciated. And if level 3, make sure you reach out to me if you want a merchandise code like it says, because that's one of you guys' customized perks. And then next is playback.tv/facts and stats. In the Facts and Stats playback room, we watch basketball games every single day. I think I need to do that, OG. I might need to beat it. I feel like it's going to come soon. We watch basketball games every single day, every single night. And this is what the Facts and Stats playback room looks like. It's over 1,500. It's 1,545 members in there right now. It's free. It costs no money to sign up and join the Facts and Stats playback room. And like I said, all we do is watch basketball games in there every night. We talk about gambles before the games. Trying to limit them from talking about it during the games. Be too much crying about gambles during the games, especially in the first half. I'm trying to cut that out. But mainly, like I said, we watch games in there. So right now, you see I have the Bulls and the Bucks game scheduled for 7:30 Eastern time at the watch party. And then I don't Magic and the Clippers. That should not be scheduled. Oh, I think that's the last game. Yeah, that's the last game. That's why that's scheduled. But yeah, we'll be watching numerous games tonight. Starting with the Bulls versus the Bucks. And then we'll be working our way to Knicks and the Suns, Hawks, Warriors, etc. So playback.tv/facts and stats. If you ever want to watch the NBA games with some people and don't want to watch it by yourself, that is the place to come to. Also, last but not least, if you do gamble, or whether it's NBA, NFL, whatever sports you gamble on, college basketball, college football, feel free to join the Facts and Stats Gambling Discord. I'm also sure that's available on the Facts and Stats YouTube page as well in the description. Or in the About Me section. So make sure you all join the Facts and Stats Gambling Discord. Open invitation to anybody to join, share their plays, share their winning plays, etc. And I'm going to go ahead and get started with the first segment, bro. If you gambled last night, speaking of gambling, if you gambled last night, feel free to drop in the chat who sold your parlay. There's really only one for me. I only did 3 plays last night. No, I lied. I did 4. But the play that the Lakers and Jazz game started at 10:40. I literally submitted the play at 10:39, so I couldn't even share it to the Discord. And it's like, I don't know what it is. Whenever I'm going up, whenever my back against the wall, and I'm down to my last $20 on FanDuel, my last $30 on FanDuel, and I make that bet, it always hit. But when I'm up and I got a good amount of money on FanDuel, whether it's 70, 80, 100, 50, whatever the case may be, when it ain't my last, I don't know, bro. I don't know what it is, but when it's my last, I'm saying that's how to work. That's how they keep you gambling, bro. That's how they keep you gambling. That's how they keep you losing money. That's what it is. When you down to your last, okay, I'm gonna make you hit this parlay. Don't worry, you're gonna lose it all anyway. That's what I'm telling y'all. That's what it is, bro. That's what it is, bro. Who sold my parlay though? I needed JB 20 on a no sweat bet. It's my no sweat bet, and I used my no sweat bet money, my no sweat loss to hit on the Lakers and Jazz game, but I couldn't share the play. But I needed JB to get 20 on my no sweat bet, but he didn't get 20. He finished with 17. But him getting 17 helped my other parlay. But on a no sweat bet with JB getting 20, I also had Oklahoma City money line, SGA 20, and J-Dub 15. I mean, you couldn't make something better than that. JB fell 3 points short and Oklahoma City lost. That's who sold that parlay. We take it to parlay number 2 now. Parlay number 2 is JB 17 with Oklahoma City money line flat out. JB gets to 17. LeBron and AD get what they supposed to get. Oklahoma City lose to the fucking Spurs. I mean, you can't make this shit up. Oklahoma City lose to the fucking Spurs. So that's who sold my parlay last night. Oklahoma City Thunder losing to the Spurs. Granted, I ended the night on a win. Cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not beating myself up about it. I bet on Dalton. I bet on Austin Reeves. I bet on Brown assists. I bet on 80 points and rebounds. And LeBron to get 15 or 22. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Those are things that I bet on, you know, to make me bounce back. I like betting on the Lakers. Surprisingly, bro, I like betting on the Lakers, bro. Like, I like betting on AD. I like betting on Brown assists. I like betting on Austin Reeves threes and 10 points, 10 to 15 points. And I'm starting to like betting on Dalton Connect. Like, I'm comfortable with betting on Dalton now. I think Dalton earned his way to get 25 minutes a night in that ballpark. I know how good he is. He played in the SEC. And, you know, you heard LeBron say it last night. The Lakers did. I tweeted last night the Lakers lucked up by getting this guy at 17 because really, if you watch college basketball, he literally failed in the draft because of his age. LeBron said last night, we just didn't fuck it up. Basically, what he said, the Lakers just didn't fuck it up. The other 16 teams or whatever the case, he said they fucked it up. And I'm not mad at him for saying that, bro. Dalton is a hell of a player, and he got a lot more to show. He got a lot more to show. To be honest with you, he got a lot more to show, and I believe he'll do. I believe he'll do so pretty soon. LaMelo sold you last night, J Bucks. Be young, JB. Yeah, man. I'm watching the Hornets. That game. I also had the Hornets money line on a parlay too, but the Thunder lost anyway. The Thunder just fucked up the whole night, but the Hornets lost too anyway. But yeah, I'm watching the Hornets in this game, and the Nets, you know, they're a resilient team. They fight hard, right? Cam Thomas on the floor or not. They play hard. Cam Johnson, Dennis, Ben Simmons, etc. And they're even playing without Claxton right now too. And I'm watching the game, and I'm like, why am I seeing so much Trey Man? Like, fuck, LaMelo fouled out. I see LaMelo on the bench just like, look, I'm like, fuck, he fouled out. Come to find out later in playback from Ari, LaMelo ain't even foul out. Charles Lee pulled LaMelo from the game with 3-something minutes to go. I guess he was playing bad, bro. I guess he was playing bad. My man Manny pulled up, man. My man Manny pulled up. I guess he was playing bad, bro. So let me look at Melo box score real quick because I'm still pissed about that a little bit. Hold on. Sorry if you guys sold by LaMelo last night. I feel for you. He was 3 for 13, 3 for 8 from the 3-point line. I ain't gonna lie, bro. When LaMelo hoop, LaMelo do whatever he want to do. LaMelo hoop like can't nobody tell him nothing. So I think Charles doing that actually was a good thing. We're gonna get to that game, obviously, but I think that head coach doing that was actually a good thing. And you need a head coach like that that's going to come and set shit in place. That's going to not be afraid to sit your best player down in a clutch game. Although LaMelo leads the league in clutch points, I think this year in the fourth quarter, I think he's one of the leading scorers in that. Shout out to Charles Lee. I'm actually giving you flowers for that. Pull your best player when he on some bullshit. Fuck that shit. We only 14 games in. Pull his ass. I bet game 25 he gonna remember that. Oh, I can't fuck this up. I can't do this. I can't do that because Charles pulled my ass against Brooklyn and he'll do it again. I promise you. That's why you need head coaches like that, bro. Shout out to Charles Lee. I'm gonna give him a shout out real quick for that. JB and Darius Garland. Boy.
I ain't gonna hold you, Ed. Just
What's
to comment on what you said before. Like that's, I mean, Melo definitely did sell my money too. I ain't gonna hold you. I was sick, right? But I mean, I guess that's respectable, bro. As a coach, bro, you see especially a player like Melo, like because the team has to see it, bro. If the team see, I'll bench Melo. I'll bench anybody in this big. Nobody's safe. You know what I mean? Like, ain't no Steven Silas shit going on, man. My man trying to have a hold on the team. But nah,
real shit. I like that, bro. I'm a fan of it. Like I'm a fan of it. And I'm gonna speak to Darius Garland. Now. I'm gonna keep going down the chat. If y'all got sold by somebody, just continue to drop it in the chat. Yeah, Darius Garland, bro. I mean, 3 for 21 is disgusting. I mean, you could always tell when he ain't gonna have a game. Like, but the thing about him, he tries to shoot himself into games, right? Instead of doing other impactful things. And last night, he wasn't really doing anything. He was a negative on the court. D-Mitch didn't shoot too well from the floor. I always know when Tatum is going to have one of them type of games. And I just knew Tatum was going to have one of them type of games. I safe bet the 8 rebounds. Like, I don't even bet nobody to get 8 rebounds that's not a center. I bet Tatum 8 rebounds yesterday. Because I knew he was going to have one. I looked at his recent games against Cleveland. I think of the matchup. They don't got nobody that can fuck with Tatum from a defensive standpoint. Mobley, I think that was mainly his primary match. Mobley cannot check Tatum. Respect to Mobley, though. And then also the Celtics is mismatch hunt. So you'll see a lot of Sam Merrill, a lot of Darius Garland, etc. So Tatum, I think he had 33, I don't know exactly, 11, 12, whatever the case may be. And we'll read to that stat line in a second. But Darius Garland, man, yeah, he struggled last night. Darius Garland struggled. Damn, hating on us, but betting on us. DW, who your team? And Bron sold you, brought in and grabbed 4 rebounds. Hold on.
Brother.
Hold on.
Brother, no.
Bro, they get 4 boards. Hold on.
No, bro.
LeBron had 2 rebounds.
Yes.
That gotta be the first time this season he did that. Hold on.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. I ain't
That's
gonna lie.
Insane,
bro, that's the first game this year LeBron had less than 4 rebounds. Other than that, he always had 5 or 6. Other than that,
sick.
Now that's a bad beat. That's a bad beat right there. LeBron 2 boards and you needed 4. Was that the last leg of the parlay?
LeBron played the whole game and only had 2 rebounds.
Yep.
Nah.
It took me. No funny. I'm dead serious. Everybody in here know my birthday's October 22nd. The Lakers played the Wolves October 22nd. LeBron is the only one that sold my parlay on my birthday. So like it took me a minute to recover from that, right? I just forgave LeBron last night. I bet on LeBron last night and he came through. Points and assists. He came through. But 4 rebounds? I would take a LeBron break. I feel like a good 3-week break for LeBron after my birthday.
No funny. I was thinking about that the other day, bro. When the nigga sold me, he was on all this triple double, hoorah, hoo, old ass motherfucker, retirement home ass bitch. That nigga couldn't get 6 assists. I ain't asked for 12. I didn't ask for 10.
He sold me that day too.
9. He couldn't get 6 assists. That was on Saturday. Dumb bitch.
Who, Bron?
Yes.
Yeah, Bron.
I ain't gonna lie, Luka definitely sold me on assists yesterday.
Bruh.
FJ sold me on rebounds.
And it's like look, I wanna be mad at the nigga at LeBron, but it's like, bruh, it be these other bum ass niggas like D'Angelo fucking Russell who get the ball, he's ass fucking naked, and he wanna go try to dribble and do some extra shit. Just shoot. That's it.
Yeah, man. So that what else? I think I read everything in the chat. Manny said that was the last leg. That's insane.
Manny said that? Man, that's crazy.
Yes. So happy to see an old kid hit the ground running as opposed to having to wait 4 years for a young one to materialize. What's that about, OG? I ain't never messing with skinny dude from the Pelicans again. I mean
Is
that shit
is
for real
that
this
Dalton
time.
Connect? That was a
That's
Dalton
Dalton
Connect thing.
Connect.
Oh, that's Dalton. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was about to say that's a Dalton Connect thing.
yeah, that's Dalton Connect. I had a feeling. I don't know. I like dudes that spend 3-4 years in school, but I think that's looked down upon these days because nigga
Mm.
always want to invest in youth. Like, nah, we need the youngster.
Zig, what's
I
good,
know.
Zig?
I like to see the dude come in and
Wait,
be able
that
to help
Zig
a
Zig?
team first year,
I feel
but
Yeah,
that OG.
Zig.
I
Zig
see
on
what you're
Twitch.
saying.
My boy Zig the GOAT,
I
dang.
see what you're saying, OG. Yeah, because
Nah, but go,
I
when you
get
said
Bum
it. Because normally you go draft like an 18-year-old kid
them bum ass
or
Panthers.
19-year-old kid. You feel me? You gotta wait for him to develop. You go get you a 21, 20, yeah, 21. I think that's what I'm about. Yeah.
and that's perfect.
21-year-old.
I
Yeah,
miss taking
Be
my
ready
boy
to play
Zig
out.
lunch,
Because
bro.
I mean that's what
Every week.
Miami did with Jaime. They like him. So
yeah. I mean, I think it's perfect for guys, especially for a team like the Lakers who trying to win right now. They trying to maximize as many championship opportunities as they can with LeBron. So that's perfect for them. Now we ain't got to wait on no dude 3-4 years to try to figure out who he is. No, this dude know who he is. He old.
Shaggy was
You can try
good.
to hold that shit against him if you want to, but that nigga hit the ground running. He ready to play today. Whereas a bunch of these, well, we got to give him 3-4 years. I had a couple of them on my team. You got to wait. You
Yeah.
got to be patient. You got to give him 4
Yeah,
years.
especially Jalen Green, right? Yeah. And y'all
See,
paid the nigga now. Look at him.
I'm not about to do this with you, man. See what I'm saying? This
you
dude.
said if you like that OG, why you not giving Jabari 3 to 4 years to develop?
What they say?
Shaggy said if you like that OG, why you not giving Jabari 3 to 4 years to develop?
That's what I'm just
Develop?
saying. I got to wait 3-4 years, and dude
Are you
like Dalton
serious?
Connect, he already he gone first year,
Has
13
has
games in,
Jabari
he
Smith even
ready,
improved? Are
huh?
you serious?
Say what about what?
He talking to
Talking
Shaggy,
to
I think.
fucking Shaggy.
Oh, okay.
Jabari Smith. We still waiting on Jabari Smith.
Still waiting.
What the
Still
fuck am I
waiting.
waiting on? It's no more waiting. Bye.
He
It's no
he
more
had a good
waiting.
he had a good game last week, so I guess we can check back sometime in
Man,
December
fuck out of
and
here.
see when they,
Good to see you in here, Zig. Appreciate you tapping in real quick.
Jabari Smith best ability was putting the ball on the ground and scoring, fool. I haven't seen that shit.
I
Shooting.
ain't see.
Haven't seen that shit.
I thought he could shoot. That's what they told me. Shit.
You know
So
what
I
I
guess
mean?
I got to wait another year to find out. I guess. But I guess
Nah,
it is what it is.
Justin, I don't think Charles a dumbass for what he did. I'm still going down the comments. Josiah, what's good, by the way? Derek, I agree. Cleveland should not be worried. Respect to the Celtics.
A
They were
90th
missing. They
Xavier.
were missing 3 4s and 3 wings. I feel right if I'm Cleveland. Yeah, I think there'll be a hell of a playoff series for sure. Shout out to Establish. She had a good gambling night. Zig said Josh Giddey assist is always a good bet. My Warriors are back at 1. De'Arian Morris, shout out to you for being in here.
Yeah,
Shout out to
get respect the money.
Shout out to the 4-year kids who bought out Cam Johnson and Dalton. Both guys had 30 plus. Shout out to Chan. Bull's a great fit for Josh Giddey game. I agree. I was excited for him to get the opportunity to be able to be a full-time point guard in that situation over there, or floor general. Only reason a younger guy by time they get to 22, they're gonna be at a higher level than the person you drafted at 22. That's not always guaranteed though. See, like a lot of people, and again, I'm a fan of it too. Like they always draft. I was speaking to this last night in Playback. People always draft off potential or who you could be or what we're hoping you can become, versus a player that can come into the league and be more ready to contribute right away. Again, it's different organizations, different situations, right? Because if you're a team like the Wizards, you wouldn't want to see the Wizards draft Dalton Connect because he's damn near close to who he's going to be. You're going to want to take that young prospect and have somebody that fits the timeline of your rebuild. So, how you feel about that, OG?
I think that's a solid take. I think that's a solid take.
Oh,
I don't have a
yeah. Okay,
problem
so
with that.
yeah, Manny just said the same thing. Yeah, man. Yeah, so that's yeah, Manny. I didn't read your comment. We on the same page. Let me see. It depends
Yeah,
on where
I
you are as
mean,
a
because
franchise.
look,
Oh yeah, yeah. Keep
realistically,
saying.
right? Why is the Lakers going to example? Why if he was there, why would the Lakers get Alex Sarr, bro? They don't got time for that shit.
Yeah.
Why we could just go draft Dog Connect, somebody who you seen play, got little fake experience, and he's doing what we need. What we need on our team, he does that the best, which is shoot the ball.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, we all on the same page. Shout out to the guys that do multiple years in college that come in and be ready to contribute. Jabari Sales on boards. I would never bet on Jabari Smith. Hit the like button. Facts, man. Make sure y'all spam that like button. Misha saying Derek and Cavs fans are having more victories. Okay. Encouraging for Cleveland to get back into the game. D. Mitchell was going stupid late in the third and fourth. D. Mitchell was stat padding. Come on, John. Come on, dog. All right, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and dive into the game last night. If you are an NBA fan, if you love to talk about the NBA period and want to talk about the game from last night, hold on. It's damn near disrespectful when somebody call me at the 11 o'clock hour. I'm doing what I love to do. Like, that shit. Come on, bro. Let me lock in. We're gonna go ahead and dive into the game now from last night. The Celtics and Cavs shriek. They got the win 120 to 117 last night. If you want to come up here and talk about this game, feel free to come up and talk about it. I'm gonna do my best to say as much as I can. Obviously, I went to a women's college basketball game yesterday, and I had to watch the freaking game on my phone. So that was that. But we're gonna start with the box score. We're gonna start with some things that maybe myself saw or Low saw or BJ saw, or anybody who want to come on the stage and talk about the game. Feel free to come on the stage. It's also the pin message in the YouTube comments to come on the stage. It's also the pin message in the YouTube comments. Cam Johnson averaging 18, 4, and 3. The Trojan one, that's just not true. You got to stop acting like that. You was in the playback yesterday talking crazy, and then when they came back, you got quiet. But anyways, to the box score of the game first. To the box score of the game first. Like I said, the Celtics got the win 120 to 117. Ow. They shot their ass off. I mean, the Celtics are who they are. I mean, they shot their ass off. I think I want to say Al, Derek, Tatum all hit 3 or more threes. Maybe even Drew. Yeah. I mean, so like they whole starting 5 shot their ass off. And then it's always a luxury to have a guy like Peyton Pritchard, who's having a phenomenal season off the bench for them, be able to play 20 plus minutes a night and give you 10 to 15 points, while also contributing in the 3-point aspect as well. Peyton was 5 for 9 from the game from the field, 3 for 6 from 3. And typically Sam Hauser would shoot good as well. Played 21 minutes, only had two 3-point attempts. But to these 4 guys, I mean, this is the game. This is the game. When you're playing against the Celtics, you have to defend the 3-point line. You have to defend the 3-point line. And I mean, Tatum was just in his bag. I think he started 4 for 4 from 3. I want to say 4 for 4 as I was watching. Started 4 for 4 from 3. Overall, he such a phenomenal game. I mean, you could tell he has a full control over what type of player he wants to be and how he wants to play. 33 points last night, 12 rebounds and 7 assists. Not too much settling. You know what I'm saying? He shoots high efficient shots for the most part. Good Tatum shots for the most part. Either they fall or they don't. But 60% from the 3-point line, 50% from the floor. It's a hell of a Tatum game. Like I said, Al Horford, it's like every time he shoots, I said this last year, I think to y'all, or 2 years ago. Like every time Al shoot, it feel like the shit going in. Al Horford was 4 for 5 from the 3-point line last night. Gave them 20 points with 3 blocks in 32 minutes. This is a guy that has rest days throughout the season. But when he plays, he's going to be effective. When that shit say Al Horford is not listed on the injury report, he's going to be effective. 1,000%. And as I take a look at his game log,
I think even them blocks, one of them was even like a chase down as well. It was crazy.
He be moving, bro. He be moving. He be moving. Go ahead.
To your point regarding Tatum, he wasn't settling, but I'm not gonna lie, he wasn't getting calls either. You know, he was going to the cup, and he just weren't getting the calls, but he just persisted. He played really well yesterday.
Yep. I don't live in Pennsylvania, Joe. I don't know where you got that from, Joe. I live in Maryland, bro. OG, I do want to give OG flowers, because he's looking like a top 5 player this year. OG came and said before the season, I think Tatum's gonna win MVP. And if I'm not mistaken, I think he's number 2 right now behind Jokic in the last NBA.com MVP ladder. I think he was number 2.
Mind you, and all y'all dumbasses laughed at him.
I think he was number 2. in the NBA.com MVP ladder. So
I mean, we're gonna see if.
Say that again.
Do they do that thing every week?
I think they update the MVP. Yeah, I think they do that every week. Okay. I think they do it. I think they update that every week. But yeah, I mean, OG definitely said that early. Like I said, I think Tatum. One, I think he's a better player than what he was last year, and it's crazy because 2 years ago he averaged 30. When I called, he was going to average 30 that season. He averaged 30, and I think he's even better than that version of himself because I think he just is more control and understanding of his game, and also he's getting to the rim even better in my opinion and finishing with both hands. And as a playmaker, I think that's the biggest thing that grown in his game, his passing ability and the way he play makes. So overall to the game though, Derek commented about the Cavs storming back. They did that very much so. They outscored the Celtics 40-28 in the third quarter. Also outscored them 29-27 in the fourth. Obviously, a couple of that was some late buckets. But Craig Porter Jr., I don't remember the exact amount that he had in that third period. Let me put it. I hate talking without facts. That's my bad. Craig had to be that third period when he was having a good third. I think he just had a good second half period. But Craig Porter Jr. overall off the bench for them. They had good bench production, period. Out of all three guys that they played off the bench, they had good production. Craig was 3 for 3 from the three-point line. He had 15 points. DeYang also came in with 11, 5 for 8, and then Ty Jerome, who's been pretty much a good backup point guard for them all season, came in with 10 points and 5 assists. Like I said, I told y'all earlier, D-Mitch did not have his best game from the floor, but he still finished with 35 points. Garland just struggled. I mean, it's nothing really to say. Garland just struggled. You've seen Mobley and Allen impact on the glass, but it's hard to match up when one team is getting a lot of threes and you're getting a lot of twos. It's just not going to add up. I know it's a 3-point game, but that deficit. What you about to say? Go ahead.
That shit on Garland, bro.
Oh no, 1,000%.
Think about it, Garland. Let's say Garland makes 2 of those threes. Let's say 2 of those threes in the fourth quarter. I think we have a different combo right now. I'm an idiot. Oh my God, I failed before.
Yeah. Ultimately, as well, it's not like it would have equaled the score. I think I said it yesterday, but it would have kept them within the game early.
That's why I say it's the momentum. They would have had a little bit more momentum.
Yeah, but do you think it's do you think there's anything to be worried about with the Celtics in regards to I feel like a couple of times this season I've kind of seen them get walked down, and the game end up being closer than it should be.
Bro, I was going to tweet this yesterday. This is my opinion. I was going to tweet this yesterday, and I just it's no point. But bro, this is just me. I'm probably by myself with this. I don't know if anybody else feel this way in the chat, but when I watch Celtics game, it's like it don't even look like they playing for real. Like they don't. I truly think the Celtics just don't be playing for real. Like when they want to lock in, they'll lock in. But other than that, I think they just be going through the season at this point.
But they be trolling, bro. That's why I stopped betting on them, bro. They be trolling, bro.
And that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. They're just that good of a team.
I can keep it a bean too, though. Like in the show last night, bro. When they say, okay, when they have a game circled on their calendar, okay, they gonna go hoop. Like they gonna be like, all right, y'all.
That's what I'm telling you. It's no way them niggas is in that locker room saying, oh yeah, we're just playing the undefeated Cavs. Fuck it, I don't care. No, then we're gonna fucking go whoop their ass. Like that's the mindset they came up with. That shit.
Literally, they're like, okay, these guys undefeated. They think these guys have a title shot. Okay, let's show them.
That wasn't another game to them niggas. That wasn't another game to them niggas.
Yeah. I think the early pass showed that it wasn't.
Yeah, for sure.
But it was just in that third and fourth where we were watching and then
they be taking their foot off the gas.
Yeah,
Mish, I wasn't saying that y'all don't play for real as like a troll or a shot at y'all. I'm just saying it looks like that for me because y'all just that good of a team.
No, I tell Misha as herself, y'all don't play for real.
The way
against a lot of teams, you don't.
OG just said it. OG just said the word that I was going to say. Niggas just so cohesive. Like the way it just looks with the chemistry between Drew, Derek, JB, and Tatum and Horford, it's just so easy. So it don't even look like y'all playing for real. Like it look like y'all not even breaking a sweat to do shit that y'all do. Basically, we put it like that. It look like the Celtics do not break a sweat to do what they do. I know this sound like Glaze or Jazz or let me know in the chat. Am I jazzing, by the way? Am I jazzing or not?
No, because it's like think about it, right?
That's supposed to be a segment, by the way. Shout out to Ari. Am I jazzing or not? Like I need to know that.
No. Certain teams got it. example, right? 2 years ago when the Nuggets won, bro, the Nuggets made every regular season game look so goddamn easy.
Yeah, they were
All
never.
of them,
And
especially the ones at the crib. And that's
and
how Boston is, bro. Boston don't miss at the crib. That's why it's so hard to beat them niggas.
and
You
obviously
can
we
get
have
them on the road, but at the crib, you're not beating them. My money's on Boston.
we have a running joke within in the playback that if all else fails, Derek White is gonna bail them out, and it happens every game. Literally,
single time.
Derek White is a hell of a player, bro.
yeah.
He's a
Shout
hell of a
out,
player.
shout out my boy, man. He always get love around here, man. My dog.
Yeah, exactly. Be more exactly. I had to look up that word that you just typed, by the way, but now I know what that word means exactly. 1000%. That's exactly what it is.
No way you didn't know what strenuous meant, bro.
I didn't. I had to look it up. Ain't no shame in my game.
Fair
I had
enough.
to look it up. So, yeah, I probably could have used some context clues.
Look, at least you said some niggas will be up here lying, thinking they know what that shit mean.
Yeah, 1000%. That's 1000%. Nah, OG, that's what I'm saying, OG. Again, this is what I'm saying is not a shot at the Celtics. We're on the same page, OG. They just do it so well, they don't break a sweat. So it looks like they're not even playing. When you're locked in, when you're playing serious, whatever, you're going to sweat. Shit going to look difficult. For them, it don't look difficult. It's easy. What they want to do, the shots they want to get for the most part, it looks easy. So that's all I'm saying. It's not a shot to stop Boston. It's really just giving them props for how good of a team they are.
It's just him saying, look how good they are versus the rest of the league.
Okay, Derek agrees. Okay, so I'm not jazzed. OG's with me. NBA Bull Boy, you speaking facts. Y'all with me. Okay, cool. Y'all with me.
But bro,
the chosen one, you growing too far. This Celtics team, I'm gonna let Mish talk. This Celtics team, is that the KD and Steph Warriors right there?
Hey, bro, you know I had that argument this morning.
Yeah.
Who will win? Which team will win? Which team will win?
Please stop. Please stop. Let's stop right there.
Wait. This Celtics
No, I'm not having that combo. I'm not having that combo. This Celtics team is not beating the KD.
But I'm just saying though, Ed, I had that convo for the last 4 hours this morning, bro. And guys made some valid points. But like, damn, bro.
Yeah,
bro, they need to get back to back before we can even begin to discuss that, bro.
Yeah, I'll do that. And I
think on the way.
And that's still my pick to win it all this year. But yeah, I mean, I want to wait. I want to wait and see. But Mish, what's the word, man? What's your thoughts on what you're hearing so far this morning and then overall to the game last night?
Good morning. God, Lee, this app was hard to get on, man. God, or I'm getting old one. God damn, this is my second time on here.
I mean, all of us not 50.
You know what, BJ? Don't start because you already know it's been a rough night. LeBron can't get rebounds. We'll talk about it later. The game was good. I felt like y'all said, I felt like the first half they came out pretty serious. That third quarter was ridiculous. Some of that is on coaching though with Joe. Like he seen them go on that fucking 22-5 run. He didn't call the timeout until they went on like 18-3 run. I'm like, no, come on. And then like Keta was in there. I think that whole run. I know that whole run. And I'm like, dog, you gotta pull him. Like I get it. Like he's our big off the bench, who's like probably the most athletic right now. And I don't mind him playing. He started a couple games, gives good energy, gets good rebounds and stuff like that. His offensive game is not all that. He got a basic man, 2K generic ass package, He, could be a lob threat or something like that. But other than that, I felt like they came out and took the game pretty.
She breaking up, y'all?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought that was me. I'm like, hold on, is that me? We lost you, Mish.
That goddamn app, bro.
Yeah, we lost you, Mish. I know you at work, probably moving around.
Need some kind of
even I'm freezing up. Okay, I think I'm good now. We lost you in the meanwhile, Mish. Let me see. Y'all stay mad at Joe.
I'm gonna Joe say now.
Nah, he talking about Joe Mazzulla.
Oh,
he talking about the Celtics fans bringing up Joe Mazzulla. That's what he talking about.
Yeah, he need to be better.
Ev, can you put the box score up again? I just want to see how the bigs did.
Yeah, let me stop that back. Hold on. My computer's slowing up on my end.
But also as well, the whole NBA Cup vibe kind of did add to it as well. Because obviously, if Boston didn't win, then they most likely would have been out.
Yeah,
because they did lose to they did lose to the Hawks. Yeah,
I need them niggas to win the whole thing.
Okay, so I mean, Mobley did what he could. He's efficient as well.
Mobley had a good game.
Yeah. And Jaren, I guess, even from a field goal perspective, it was fine. But I don't know who that Sam Merrill guy is though.
Shout out Sam Merrill, man. Nice shooter right there, man.
Where's he from? Sounds like a Spurs type player.
No. We didn't have him. Oh. That do sound like a Spurs type player. We didn't have him.
You know the name. You know those kind of names, though.
Yeah. I wish we had him.
Hold on, y'all.
On the rise, man. That's all I gotta say, man. I Good's out on vacation and all that. Look, he living his life right now, so I can't. Man, I'm gonna leave him alone for right now. But just know when he get back and locked in, he ain't gonna hit the end of it for me. Fuck that. That's a big win. Without both of your best players,
dude, why not just wait till we get to that game, though?
Fuck.
When we get to that game, you ain't gonna say nothing.
You're right. It ain't nothing to say.
But you're talking right now.
I'm not talking about that game. I'm talking about my guys in general.
Who was the second guy out?
Vassell
was out too.
Yeah, I think that's for now, for the moment. I think that's it. It's obviously a lot of things to take away from this game. Garland needs to be better if they're going to try to compete with the Celtics. He's been struggling against them throughout his career or in this matchup as of late. D Mitch, he did all he could. Obviously, he got a lot of shots, but he did all he could alongside of Mobley. It's really just how great Tatum was last night, to be honest, and then Al Horford and Dirk. I mean, Dirk White was. I mean, bro, the contested shots that they hit on that side on their team is ridiculous. Like they pull with no conscience. Like they just shoot, and they shoot well, bro. They shoot pretty good. I mean, hell of a team effort in that starting five for them. I know JB wasn't the best last night, but he had 8 assists. So he led them in assists. That's good in that department. And ultimately they got the win. So we're going to be doing the power rankings today. We're going to see what happens. Nah, Derek, I'm on your side when it comes to the Charles Lee thing. I think people are definitely. I like what he did personally. I see Jordan Woods don't though, but I like what he did,
bro. Personally. Okay, right. But listen, yeah, that's cool and all, but like, you need shit like that. Like, you need wins,
especially against a team who's not.
Look in a cup game. No, bro. No, bro. So now look. So boom. Now we out the cup game because you want to fucking go sit them down, and we don't get paid from this shit.
What the hell are they gonna do in the cup game?
No, but that's the whole point of the cup, though.
Nigga, you okay? They might not win it, but they got a better chance of, you know what I mean? They got a better chance, have a better chance. They ain't gonna win, but still.
Playing from Emerald.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
Why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not make a run? Realistically, I hate to, you know what I mean? Look, the Cardinals, they know damn well they ain't winning no playoff game, but they gonna play. They gonna compete. And you know what I'm saying? Like, look, hey, I'm just saying.
I think Mish.
I don't know. Mish back. I think OG want to comment on what BJ was saying real quick.
Oh damn, it wasn't working. Oh yeah, man, we gotta get on playback.
No way you was talking that whole time, Mish.
I don't know. What was the last part y'all heard?
Bruh, it was
bruh in the beginning. The beginning,
like, the first, it's been like at least 5-7 minutes.
No. I was talking the whole time. Yeah, Auntie too old for this. Yeah, let me know when we get to playback. Cause what the fuck?
I mean, I thought it was your connect. I thought it was your connection. Were you moving around or something? Though?
No, I'm standing outside of my job or whatever. But the way that it's making me like join it is through the web. But I got the app, so what do I got to do?
Well,
Like the StreamYard app. Like, do I got to put in like the show address or something?
Um,
I didn't even know they had an app.
yeah, that junk it'll give you when you do it on the StreamYard junk, it'll give you a way to copy it. But right now, I'm not
Okay.
doing it on there. I'm doing it straight through Safari right now.
Yeah, that's how what it just took me through. But all in all, man, good win. We had to, shut all that Cav noise up because they fans, some of them was talking crazy yesterday. So talking about they run the East, and I'm like, whoa, hold on now, slow your roll. Hold on now, what the fuck are you talking about here? I had to remind them who the boss was for a second. And Lo been hearing me talking spicy about my boys, but I mean, ain't been much to say for real. Like they chilling for real. I didn't like the third quarter, but outside of that, I'm cool with everything else. I got
mhm.
a psycho as a coach because he left Peyton Pritchard in like late in the fourth quarter. So I don't know if he's trying to preserve Drew or what. Because I thought Drew had a pretty good game yesterday, offensively and defensively. So I don't know. And y'all know Al Horford just keeps drinking, the snake venom and turning back the hands of time when he need to. So he's probably not gonna play the rest of this week. But Big Al will give you a few games, 4 for 5 from three is nuts. But yeah, and KP's on the way, so good luck.
Yeah, I'm seeing KP on the court more.
Good luck,
Um,
KP on the way. If I feel like if Jalen would have shot the ball better, then the game wouldn't be close either. Just like the same way we could say if Garland scored better, but he always struggles against us. Like, even though for his career it says 17 points, he has spurts of games where he'll be good and then be bad the next two times he sees us. Like, so that's why it kind of looked like that. But 3 for 21 is nuts as an NBA player. So no
yep,
way I'm shooting the ball 21 times.
Those times
yep.
he was good, was he like frying anyone in particular, or was it just like
Oh, I don't know. I just looked the stats up this morning just to
okay,
see. I would have to go look and see like, who's guarding him type shit. But these last few times, including like the playoffs, he just has not been good. So I would love seeing when he play. I know he with us, so he good. I love seeing when he play. I know he with us. And D Mitch was just jacking, so he played
yeah,
that superhero
he
ball shit.
sick.
So
He loves
he
that style, hero ball style.
and I'm like that shit ain't gonna win you nothing. So good. They I know they were missing Levert and Okoro, but I still think it's a math problem. I don't know. But that's all I
Okay.
had on the game.
No, I appreciate you. I know Shinrad's a struggle. You got to get used to it. The show will be on YouTube for the foreseeable future, man. Play.
Golly.
Yeah, you gotta. You're fine now. I'm telling you, your connection most likely dropped real quick because you didn't mute yourself. We just didn't hear you no more.
Wow. And I'm
Yeah,
sitting
that's
here
it.
giving
And
whole
now
soliloquy.
we hear you clear now. It's just I'm more likely your connection just dropped real quick. That's all it was.
Okay.
But no, I appreciate you coming up and talking on the Celtics 1,000%. Um,
Yeah.
uh, OG, did you come back up to circle on a comment what Jordan Woods or BJ saying as far? Oh damn, OG dropped again. Okay.
See?
Um,
Oh gosh. And
no,
people do ask they after this game, like they're saying that they should be happy. That moral victory shit is cool, but realistically, should they be? Like, I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? I think the team
wait,
that
no,
can give us go ahead.
go ahead, go ahead.
I said the team I think that gives us a problem, to be honest, is the Pacers. The way they play basketball, bro. They just play like with a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off. Like up and down, up and down, up and down. And we be feeding into that bullshit and don't play the way we supposed to.
Nah,
Get it done, but
I,
go ahead.
I think it's the Cavs 1,000%.
Wow.
The it, Cavs are better than the Pacers. I think the Cavs will beat the Pacers in the series. The Cavs also have the
What?
defenders. The Cavs also, yeah, 1,000%. The Cavs have the two twin towers down low. On top of having Dean Wade, who also was out yesterday, that can help on and Okoro that can help on the perimeter to an extent on the defensive side. And when you think about the Pacers, yeah, Miles Turner, Siakam, Aaron Neesmith, when healthy, right? Those are the front court players. But give me Jared Allen and Mobley 10 times out of 10 in that aspect because the defensive upside is much larger. And they also have a guy that can help take over series or go blow for blow on the offensive end that the Pacers just don't have. We've seen Siakam have good games against y'all last year in the playoffs, but I will bank on Donovan Mitchell which I think he had a couple of games against y'all last year in the playoffs as well before he went out, have an even better game. So give me a team that's going to be better defensively, and then also a team that can peak and have a good offense as well under Kenny Atkinson. So I think the Cavs, as of right now, are the best matchup for the Celtics, and I think they'll beat the Pacers in the series 1,000%. 1,000%. Like, that's how I feel about it. But I do want to say, why do you think that Cavs fans? I want to circle back to why do you think that Cavs fans or anybody can't take? I know you use the word more regular thing. Why do you think they can't take anything away from that game in a positive aspect? Oh, we lost Mish. I was wondering why she didn't respond to what I just said. Holy crap! All right, I'll wait till she come back up. I'll wait till she come back up.
Yeah, but I did want to say something about that comment about, and I see Jordan's comments too in the chat. I don't know where you niggas from, but just letting a nigga run ram shot, just do what the fuck he want to do, and you can't correct him because he's a good basketball player. That's the quickest way to ruin a team, man. You can't. I mean, if you asking a nigga to do something on the court and he not doing that,
Dude,
man, hold on. But you don't sell out because I'm trying to win a cup game. This cup game don't mean shit in the whole scheme of things. They ain't finna win shit this year. They ain't finna win the cup. So trying to win that shit and selling out, and you telling this nigga to do something, and he said, "Well, I ain't gonna do it." I know, and I know he probably didn't literally say that, but his actions said that. And you just bypass it just because he's LaMelo Ball. That's the quickest way to lose a motherfucking team. And the second part of that is this coach is trying to establish himself. This is his first team. This is his first job. So the last thing he want to do is get a reputation of, yeah, you can just do whatever with that nigga over there. He ain't gonna say nothing. Man, please. And I'm not saying you got to try to be totally against the grain and just be trying to be a hard ass just to be a hard ass. That's not what I'm saying. Because you got to understand how to work with people as well. But you don't sell out for the sake of winning one motherfucking game ever. Ever. I'm not selling out just because let me appease this nigga. I'm not about to do that, bro. This
Two
is what
problems
I'm
I have.
expecting. I asked you to do it. You didn't do it. Just go sit down for a second.
Two problems with that. Only two problems I have with that, because I agree with everything you just said. One, I don't think LaMelo's play in that game was to that extent. That was my issue. Like, he wasn't doing nothing crazy in that game. Where it's like he's hijacking everything. It was like, okay, you got to come take this seat. It wasn't to that extent. And then two, if that's the rationale, don't come into the press conference and tell me you thought Trey Mann gave you a better chance to win the game, because you're not gonna tell me that with a straight face.
Yeah, but
And
Jordan, you
lie.
don't know to that and to your response. You don't know what he asked him to do and that he didn't do. Right? We just
We don't know,
assuming
but we
that
also
it
don't know
was
if he asked him to
you
do
assuming it's
anything that he
based on
didn't do.
play.
We don't.
Maybe I asked you to do something and you went the other way with it. And I've asked
Yeah,
you
but
multiple
we
times
also
and you
don't
haven't
know.
done that yet.
We also don't know if he asked him to do something and he just didn't do it. We
Yeah, I
don't know
mean
that
that's
either.
fair too. That's fair too. It goes both ways.
Yeah, see,
It
that's what I'm
goes
saying. That's why I'm just evaluating. I'm not interpreting. I'm just evaluating his play on the court. That's because I don't know anything else outside of that. So I'm evaluating his play on the court, and I'm like, yeah, he had a rough, half after he started pretty well. But it's like I'm looking at when he took him out the game and what he had just did. I'm like, dang, he didn't even do nothing crazy. I think he took him out after like a floater or something that he had missed in the lane. I know he took a three before that people didn't like, but he took a floater in the lane. That's a fine shot, and he just missed it. And then he benched him. I'm like, damn, okay.
that
I'm like, you
if
bench him after that? Okay.
if it comes out that he got benched because he was missing shots or some shit like that, then by all means Charles Lee is wrong. Right? Because I
Well,
thoroughly
that's
disagree
what
with
the
that.
press conference made it sound like. I don't know if I have to go back and look at the quote, but I listened to what he said, and that's what it sounded more along those lines to me. That's what solidified it to me. It was like, okay,
Yeah, I mean,
I
if it's
hear
based
you.
on that, then yeah, you could. Then now you fucking with now you could potentially lose the player because that's for me. I'm never gonna hold that against a player. Like you missing shots. Come on over here and sit down. It's been too. As
Hmm.
long as you playing hard, as long as you doing other things.
Yeah,
For me, it almost feels like I asked you to do something, regardless of whether you agree with it or not, and you chose to go the opposite way. So just come
yeah.
on over here and sit down. That's what
If
it
that's
felt
the
like.
case, I'm cool with that, because I'm not gonna lie. I wanted JJ to bench Brown a couple of times this year for stuff like that. I'm not gonna hold you. So like, I'm always all for that. It's the fact that I just didn't think it was that. That's all. That's why I had an issue. I didn't think it was along those lines. That's why I had an issue with it.
Got it. Yeah. So you think it's more along you thinking it's more along the lines of his play as opposed to like shots
Yeah,
and
let me
so
see if I can
forth.
pull
Okay.
this quote up
Gotcha.
from Charles Lee real quick, because he had said something. He said,
Yeah.
I just thought that Trey Mann had a slightly better hand tonight and was helping us a little bit more on both ends of the court. That was the
Yeah. That sounds
that
like
was
some PC shit. That
that's what I was
sounds
saying. Like, I don't know if he's saying that because he really believed that shit or if he's just trying to save face.
Yeah, I think that's what,
Yeah.
and
So yeah.
I think that's what it is. So I think we both saying the same. If it's
Yeah.
based
Pretty
on
much.
you missing shots, then yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
can't agree with that. But if it's based on I'm asking you to do something and you didn't do it, and the team know I asked you to do it, I can't allow that because now I
Yep.
just lose.
Yep.
Now I'm losing. I don't know if credibility is the right word, but I'm losing my ability to coach you and coach others because now I can't tell
Exactly.
them shit. Because now the first thing
Exactly.
they're gonna tell me, well, you didn't tell that nigga shit, and what's gonna be
Yep.
my response? Well,
Yep. Yep.
exactly. So I think we're saying the same thing, though.
Yep. We on
Cool.
the same page.
All right. Yeah. What
Oh,
about defensively?
my
Derek
bad.
feel like it probably could have been a defensive thing. How you feel about that?
I mean, it's still the same thing for me. I think I think there's also ways to. I think there's ways to teach lessons and still have the player on the court. Like I don't, especially this early in the season. I don't know if it's been a if it's been this could go to potentially what OG was saying if it was a persistent thing, then I hear you. But I didn't. There wasn't anything last night that was like a tipping point for me with LaMelo Ball. That was like anything I haven't seen before. And he's a new coach, so maybe he wants to put his stamp on it. But I'm always pro trying to win the game first. Um, and I think you can. I think the best coaches can teach within trying to win the basketball game. Like it shouldn't have to be an either or situation.
I think there's exceptions to that rule. I think if you're not giving effort to your question, um, Mr. Facts and Stats. If you're not giving effort on the defensive side of the ball, then yeah, that's a problem for me, right? That's because that's something you can control, you can totally control. But if it's just a matter of scheming and you're not in your right spot, and we've gone over this, and I think you know better. Yeah, I think you can coach through that in a game, right? I think you can call timeout, readjust, or do whatever. But if it's you just not giving me no effort on this side of the ball, yeah, I got a problem with that. And I've told you about it. Yeah, I got a problem with that every single time because you control that. You
Yeah.
control that. But anything besides effort, though, you can call time out and try to adjust and fix that type of shit.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, to that game, I mean, that's what happened. They had LaMelo wasn't on the floor to close. And really the guy, I forgot his name, Trenton Watford or something like that.
That's
He had
my
like
guy.
he had like 7 straight points. And it's funny enough, them points came on Trey Mann damn near. Or if not all of them, I think all of them came on Trey
That was
Mann.
the other thing.
Yeah, so he kept getting Trey Mann in the post. I mean, it was either a foul or one time it was an and one, or at one time it was a finish, right? So he had like 7 straight points in like a minute or two. He finished with 10 points off the bench for them. Um, and really Cam Johnson had a hell of a game. Jalen Wilson, I think I was telling Byron about him earlier in the season. Out of Kansas, he's a really good player. He just
My
needed
dog right
he
there.
needs some time to show it, to be honest. He's 5-8 from the 3-point line last night. He had 17 points. And honestly, just a well-rounded game. They started slow in the first quarter. They bounced back in the second on down. Outscored them in every single quarter after the first, where they were down 37-23. Like I was saying, the Nets, I mean, they might not be the best team. They might not win a lot of games, but they're going to be scrappy. They're going to be resilient, and they're going to fight hard, especially with Dennis Schroeder at the point guard of that team. And you know what type of guy or what type of player that he is. He had 14 and 12 last night. He's scrappy. He's hard nosed. He picks you up full court. That's what he did last night, and he tried to get in your head. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to this Brooklyn team. B-More just came in the chat and said Brooklyn is so well coached. They have a lot of good players, young players on that team. They're just going to play hard. They're going to work hard. So they got the win. Bad loss for the Hornets, man, being up so much in that game. Trey Mann did ultimately have 19 and 6 in 26 minutes, 4 for 6 from the 3-point line. You had a really good game from B-Mill and Bridges. B-Mill with 29 points. Was 5 for 9 from 3. And 11 for 17 from the field overall. And also Bridges also came with 21 points as well, with 8 for 14 from the field, and also 5 for 9 from 3 himself. So good win for the Nets, man. Watford, he was really the one that pretty much sealed that deal, to be honest with you. So I'm going to
I
give him
was
some flowers.
It's funny because believe it or not, I have a trending from maybe from before the season. I have a trending Whopper tweet, bro. Like I've always liked him. He just is a sneaky. I think he could be one of those sneaky good role player pickups for a contending team. He's just somebody I wanted us to go get. Me
He
and
was in
B More was
Portland
talking
last year,
about.
right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Wasn't he in Portland? Yeah, I think he was in Portland.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was in Portland
Yeah.
at one point for
Yeah.
sure. Talking about him last year too. He been a guy I had my own for like over a year. Like I like him. He is just a sneaky good, solid role player that if you put him on with a contender, he could be a sneaky pickup for a couple second round picks probably. So keep my eye on that. Sure.
Jordan, did your ticket hit on that Ben Simmons? I told you he's gonna come through.
Oh no, yeah, no. Ben Simmons came through. The only person that didn't come through, ironically, was LaMelo Ball.
Ain't that a
But I made a profit last night because I hit on the OKC game and the Celtics game. But yeah, I had 2 other tickets. I would have had a real good night. It's just LaMelo sold. But it was a good call out with Christian and Ben Simmons. I definitely had it on my ticket going forward.
I was a little nervous early on because I think he had what, 1 assist or 1 rebound.
Yeah, I saw.
With
Yeah,
like
I was
5
looking. I was
minutes
like, nah,
left.
It's too much time. He'll pick it up. I wasn't worried too.
I didn't know if he was hurt or what. I'm like, you gonna put the nigga back in the game, man, to get this because I had him for 13. So, but he hit that.
Oh, that's
one
where he did go to LSU, Byron. I forgot about.
Yeah, he did. Oh, Trenton. Yeah, he did.
Trenton,
Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah. Now I remember him. Even back then. Okay. Yeah.
Nah,
Did he play
that's
Did he play with Tari? He might have played with Tari. Over at
I
LSU.
remember
Let me
that
see when
team.
he come out. Well, I feel like he played with Cam Thomas. Let me see when he came out. He's 4 years in. He's in his 3rd season. Why I feel like he played with Cam
He can
Thomas.
defend a little bit.
Ain't that around Cam Thomas?
Rebound a little bit.
Yeah, I think he did play with Cam Thomas too.
Yeah, I'm sitting back and thinking about it. I think he played with Cam Thomas.
Do a little bit everything. A little bit of everything sound gas, but like as a role player, he can do a little bit of,
Yeah, they came in the league together. Yeah, he played with Cam Thomas. So that's crazy. He played with Cam Thomas. They're on the same team now. And I'm thinking about it. I think, yeah, he definitely with Cam Thomas. All right, yeah, so that's that. Good win for the Nets. It's funny because we see what they're doing now, but they're gonna blow all this shit up. The Nets gonna blow all this shit up in 2-3 months. I promise you. They're gonna blow all this shit up. Like literally in 2-3 months.
This year's Jazz, basically.
Yeah, there's literally a team that I was thinking of. I promise you. Now that they got their first round pick back, if I'm not mistaken, bro, they're gonna compete in these games in the first half of the season, showcase, and let one of these buyers or sell one of their players to these buyers, contending teams. Finney Smith, who's been rumored obviously the last couple of years. Cam Johnson, 1,000%. Maybe even Dennis. We'll see. I don't really believe the Cam Thomas thing. Well, no, I believe the Cam Thomas thing. All 4 of those guys. Ben Simmons just going to go off the books eventually. But they're going to blow all this shit up, bro. I promise you. Mark my words. The Nets are going to blow all this shit up in a couple of months. Literally 2-3 months. They're going to blow all this shit up. So that's what I got to say about it. We just got Heaven Sent coming up to the stage. Heaven Sent, welcome to the stage. You got something to say about the Hornets and Nets?
I don't like Dennis on the Brooklyn Nets.
Why not?
Because he dominates the ball too much and he'd be doing too much. Like, they're shopping Cam Thomas now, but before, like, sometimes he'd just, like, not give Cam the ball and stuff like that to let him work because he'd just be dominating a little bit too much for me. But, yeah.
But one thing I did notice, that's true what you just said, but one thing I did notice, though, as I'm watching him down the stretch of some games, when Cam Thomas is on, he do let Cam Thomas operate, though, and stay cooking, like if he hot. He definitely do let him do that. But I thought the course of a full entire game, he definitely dominates the ball.
On that particular I feel like even if, like, because Cam was one of their, like, young pieces or whatever. So I do feel like even if maybe he might not be cooking or whatever, you still let him try to close that out. But Dennis be doing too much, so I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, it don't matter. It don't even matter because they apparently they said they didn't come to a agreement with his contract, right?
So contract, yeah. So that's that. We'll see what happens, but I think they're gonna blow it all up. I think you're gonna see a lot of their players get moved for draft capital, etc. What is Cam Johnson worth? How many picks? I don't know. But I do think they're going to get moved, whether it's first, seconds, whatever the case may be. But they're going to go the young route because I think Brooklyn knows they need a player, or they need a guy that they can try to build around. And on that team, they just don't have that. A guy with a bright future they would love to build around. We know what Cam Thomas is going to be in this league, and that's their best young player, or Cam Johnson too.
Well, that
Go
was
ahead, I'm sorry.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, my fault, OG. Go ahead. I just want to make sure y'all hear me.
Nah, that wasn't OG talking. That was... Oh, go ahead. My bad, OG.
yeah. I was just gonna say. I was just gonna ask real quick to the Cam Thomas point. Do you think, or do we think? Do y'all think that he could? Do you think he'll have his most success as a starting two guard, or as a 6-man off the bench?
Well, that kind of go
6
that
man.
6 man is for his whole career, like the rest of his career, and like in the future 6 man for sure. But to kind of somewhat to that OG, and I'm not trying to put this on it if this not really like what's like what the lead cause of her statement just now, because I know Twin been betting on Cam Thomas, so I don't know if that got something to do with it in regards to what she just said. But I push back and say it make all the sense in the world to let, from an organizational standpoint, it make all the sense in the world currently right now to let Dennis Schroeder dominate the ball, because that's building up his trade value. They got to get him out of here, like Ed was just saying. Right now, it make all the sense in the world for Dennis to do what he's doing, because they in a lot of games that people would think they probably don't even supposed to be in. And more often times than not, Dennis Schroeder is the floor of their whole offense for the most part. Cam, when he got it going, he raises the ceiling when he get hot. But more often times than not, Dennis like ball like drive penetration and all of that, that's mainly the identity and the flow of their offense with all the shooters that they got. So right now, it makes all the sense in the world. Dennis dominate the ball, build up that trade value. We get the most we can for you as an expiring contract, come trade deadline. And then after that, yeah, Cam, go off.
It just
I disagree
don't.
because I think there's a ceiling on the value you can get for Dennis Schroeder. I don't think
Yeah,
you can build.
I think
Wait,
we know
what?
what Dennis is at this point.
I think we're at the ceiling of value. Like I don't think
You can have a like low ceiling in terms of his value, but you don't let Dennis Schroeder just go out there and just, hey, here, Cam. That's not doing nothing.
No,
right
but
now,
what I'm saying is that I think the argument that the thing that you brought about let him do his thing to build up his value, I don't think that's the thing. I don't think his value is getting built up.
you cut out.
I think this is what I think what you're gonna get is what you're gonna get. I think the only thing is that it could get worse. I don't think it can get better than what it is.
But Twin, you can do, in terms of organization, you can do both. You can let Dennis continue to cook on the ball and show what he do on defense, and then once you trade him away, you let Cam cook. Like you can still do both. What you suggesting is just let Cam just cook.
What I'm suggesting is if you are trying to build, if you have a young, because I think the person that you should try to build up the most is Cam, because one, you can either build up his value to trade, or you can build him up as an actual individual player. And what I'm suggesting,
you can still do that though.
I know, because Dennis dominates the ball. Like when I'm watching Brooklyn games, like Dennis be holding the ball just to hold the ball.
But it's not like Cam is going to be built up to being a good playmaker. He's not that. He's not going to be that.
I'm not even saying like he's supposed to be like creating for people or whatever. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I want to hear what you want to respond to say.
No, I'm not talking about. What I'm saying is that like sometimes Dennis holds the ball.
Hold on, I'll meet you real quick. Bye. Go ahead, Evan.
And you can give Cam the ball to score. Because sometimes Dennis just be like pounding the air out the ball for no fucking reason, just running around, doing nothing.
But right now, you know, like they in games more often times than not because of it, though. There's no way around that.
You can't disagree with that, Evan.
I didn't hear nothing that you said because he got last.
I said more often times than not, they in games because of, even though it may not be pretty all the time, they in games more often times than not because Dennis is dominating the ball. I think he their main identity in terms of the flow of their team, identity and like of the team offensively right now, especially a tanky team like that. Dennis is he's for the most part the whole floor in terms of creating standpoint. And all of these scrappy games that they in is because of Dennis. Well,
sorry, go ahead.
I say one of the main reasons they in a lot of these games and they scrapping the way that they are and they, playing teams tough, Dennis got a lot to do with it on both ends of the court.
I think you need like another ball handler than Dennis.
You eventually will get that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not completely.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't like Dennis on the team.
I know, twin. That's what I'm saying. I'm not completely disagreeing with you, love. Dennis eventually will be gone. That's what I'm saying. You can do both. Like you leaning the whole other way, and where me is more of a median. Like I'm in the middle, and that's
Where
the
am I
beauty
leaning?
of
Where
him.
am I leaning?
You leaning to get the ball out of Dennis' hand and give it to Cam.
I'm leaning on trading Dennis because I don't like him on the team. That's what I said.
And you get again, you still are going. If Dennis continues to do what he do right now, you can say, "Oh, he don't got a crazy high ceiling in terms of trade value," but you keep that floor. You keep that floor where it's at. It don't go down.
Okay, but I'm confused. Do you think I'm saying that Dennis on the team don't play him or like don't give him the ball? I'm saying
I'm saying you continue to let him do what he's doing right now. You don't do nothing. You don't adjust nothing. That's what I'm saying.
I didn't say anything about adjusting anything with Dennis on the floor. I said I don't like Dennis on the team. Trade Dennis. I didn't.
No,
I
you
didn't.
did. No, you did. No, you did. Yes, you did.
Dennis on the team.
You spoke on him dominating the ball.
Yeah, so I said so trade him. I didn't say I didn't speak about how they should play with Dennis on the team. I said I don't like Dennis on the team. Trade Dennis.
Okay, so you saying let him continue to dominate the ball as long as he's on the team.
I don't like you kind of have to because like there's not much you could do because that's what Dennis does.
Right.
But I just don't like it. I feel like better. It don't even matter because they're training Cam Thomas or whatever. But I just feel like you need somebody who isn't gonna hold the ball as much, especially when you have like a score like Cam Thomas on the
long term for sure. If you plan on keeping Cam and Cam will be part of you or whatever like that, if he is, we don't even know that. But yeah, we agreeing for the most.
We saying the same thing. That's why I'm here trying to figure out what's going on.
It's more clarity now. It wasn't.
Yeah, because I wasn't speaking about how to change with Dennis. I literally because even when I typed this, I don't like Dennis on the team. Trade Dennis.
But my one pushback to something that you said, Vincent, and again I could be wrong with this, but one pushback to what you were saying was that this is his ceiling or whatever the case may be. He can't build up nothing. And if I'm remembering correctly, what was it? The Raptors that took a chance on him. I want to say it was the Raptors that took a chance on him. Nobody wanted Dennis Schroeder. And I guarantee you now, after his last season or so in Brooklyn, more teams will bank on him now. More teams feel like they can utilize him now.
You don't know that though.
Look at his play. Look at his play this season. I do know that. Look at his play this season. This is probably one of his best years.
You don't know what the offers are for him.
Well, do you think he's having a really good season this season compared to last in the season prior?
What I do know is that if they had a really good offer for Dennis, they probably would have traded him by now. I don't think they're like, nah, we trade Dennis off limits.
Well, damn, the season just started. I mean, they haven't said they're not going to blow it up right now. They're not going to just make all the moves right now. That's going to come to the trade deadline.
Why? If you get a trade package for Dennis, I don't think they're going to be like, we're going to hold off to see. They're going to take that.
I highly doubt any team even contact the Nets period for Dennis Schroeder right now.
Okay, so that means we don't know what his value. Like you made the assumption that he probably has a higher value now than with the Raptors. I'm saying, like, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think people know who Dennis is.
Okay, that's fine.
Can I ask you a question? What teams do you think would want?
I have whatever team that can utilize a good veteran backup point guard. Any team that can utilize a good veteran backup point guard. I think with his next destination, or a team that trades for him, if it was to be this season, it would be a team that can utilize his services as a backup point guard and can still orchestrate and run the offense. That's what I think.
I get that. I'm asking you which teams.
We're in the middle of a conversation. I didn't even get to think. I can't think on that right now.
Okay, well, we can just move on then.
Yeah, that's not a tough point, but that's like random.
No, because I think that goes into your value, right? Conversation.
Like, but you cannot deny that. You can't deny. You're denying. You just say you disagree with his season now compared to what he did in Toronto 2 years ago. That's my problem. You just say you disagree with that.
I said I don't think so. I think Dennis people.
That means
know
you disagree. That means you disagree.
Yeah. What I'm saying is that I think people know who Dennis Schroeder is. I don't think people are gonna be like he not that. Like I think we have enough information of who he is.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, I can agree with that. I'm more so leaning with Byron point.
I just
don't
think
know.
that,
Whatever. We're going to talk in circles.
yeah, I just think that you probably build more value with building up Cam than Dennis. Because he's younger and like you can either trade him or you can use him as a piece moving forward. I just think
Yeah, but you said build. You said build Cam up as a player.
Yeah, I
There's
think
no
more
building
value
up.
in that.
Yeah, I'm having issues on my end, by the way. I'm having issues on my end right now, by the way. So listen, this is going to continue the same exact conversation. I'm just having extreme issues on my end. So I'm going to move to playback. My bad. I know that's so random, but I'm having issues on my end and I cannot fix it right now. All right. So having said, don't run.
I'm not running.
Don't run.
I'm here.
Yeah, playback.tv/factor stats. I'm having issues. Make sure y'all like this video though. Make sure y'all subscribe to the platform. The show will be live on YouTube tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern time. 11 a.m. Eastern time. It's playback.tv/factor stats. That's where the show is moving to real quick. Still doing NBA Cup talk. And still also going to do power rankings and look at games today. It's Factor Stats, playback.tv/factor stats. We're coming there right now. Playback.tv/factor stats. Pull up. Playback.tv/facts and stats. Pull up. Playback.tv/facts and stats. Make sure y'all pull up right now. It's free. It don't cost no money to join. Thank y'all for all the support, and I'll see y'all back on YouTube at 11 a.m. Eastern time. But we're going to move to playback really quickly so I can maneuver a little better. I'm having some difficulties. I'll see y'all in playback. It's an app you can easily download too, and it's free to download.